Go ahead and get you a little bit of peace. You know what I'm saying? So you could be a part of this too. If you a hood nigga, if you a hood nigga, it's your motherfucking time. It's your motherfucking time. It's your motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? So it's our time to crash out. It's our time to get a little bit of piece of the $1 million in the things and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They let real niggas in. They letting us in, y'all. They letting us in. So hood niggas, it's time for y'all to have some sophistication and shit like that. Because people is now looking at y'all and things of that nature. People is now looking at what y'all doing. People is now looking at y'all hood niggas, see what y'all finna do next. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go ahead and put your little bit in, your little 1-2 in too. Okay? So like for the last decade and a half, you know what I'm saying, street niggas had their time and shit. And now it's the hood niggas time and shit like that. You know? Now the street niggas is basically the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, they dabble into the crime and shit like that. Heavy in it and they survive that shit. You know what I'm saying? If they don't turn rat. A hood nigga is a nigga that be around them niggas, right? But and they from the same area, but they still got their own. They respected in the hood, like they not no lame. You know they gonna whoop ass, they gonna kick ass, they gonna take names and shit like that. They might even hit a little stain or two, but at the end of the day, a hood nigga ain't finna be doing what a street nigga do. So a hood nigga gonna be around that shit, be able to be around that shit, but they gonna be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's why even it's in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more internal reflection. You know what I'm saying? An internal looking into self. You know what I'm saying? When you got your hood on, you know, things get more internal. You know what I'm saying? You can't see your surroundings like that. So it's more internal. Speculative. But when we talking about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Hood niggas, it's y'all time. It's y'all time. So the street niggas, because the street niggas dropping the ball and shit like that, we turning the street niggas to hood niggas. So they want to be like us. They want to be not with the shit, but smart enough. You get what I'm saying? Like they're following us now. You know what I'm saying? A hood nigga would have is the nigga that been in the hood, but Ben knew that shit wasn't smart. A street nigga is a nigga that that was in that shit, and a hood nigga was. They might be into different things, but they was from that environment, from that area, but they had their own mind. You know what I'm saying? So they learning from us. So they learning it's better to have relationships. It ain't better. It ain't better to say, "Oh, just fuck this hoe." You know what I'm saying? Fuck this bitch. No, yo, you can have a wife, and you know what I'm saying. So let's not get it fucked up. It ain't that the street niggas just getting smart. No, they following hood niggas. You get what I'm saying? You gotta catch. You gotta catch. You gotta catch it. So at the end of the day, you can start. You can evade a bunch of this shit. So street niggas not about to exist in about 20 years and shit like that. Because why? Because when they gone, all of they kids, they already gonna be teaching them hood nigga morals. Yeah, that don't involve yourself with that shit. That shit ain't no longevity in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Is that shit ain't gonna lead nowhere type shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't think y'all get what I'm saying. What y'all think, chat? Hold on. What's going on, chat? So yeah, it's a new time. So hood niggas, it's y'all time. It's y'all time. So now that's why it's all of us back here. You know what I'm saying? All looking at each other like, what you gonna do? Because now we got that motherfucking connection and that motherfucking power. You know, it's like a awareness down there. It's like all of us aware. It's like it's all on us. You know, and if you've been, planting the motherfucking seeds, you need to, and following your day to day, that things in your life should be showing you back that you was on the right, was on the motherfucking right path. But if you if you if you ain't on that right motherfucking path, then you know what I'm saying. You kind of a dumb nigga now. But yeah, for the most part, all the street niggas want to be hood niggas now and shit like that. So hood niggas, it's y'all time. It's y'all motherfucking time to shine. You hear me? Y'all gotta get out here. So you know what I'm saying? Remain hood, but have some sophistication for yourself. He said, "What you think about religions and which one is right from your perspective and why?" What do I think about religions? I think God has to be enforced by man, so it's man-made. You know what I'm saying? There's no if I go and say fuck God right now and shit like that and go in the corner, ain't nothing gonna happen. And isolate myself for 100 years, ain't nothing gonna happen and shit like that. Especially if I go to like a area where don't nothing happen, right? So that means only thing I'm gonna experience is life and shit like that, and death and shit like that. But when you talk about ooh, something gonna get you and trying to that make it spooky, that's enforced by man. How do you make your money? Do you work? Yeah, I work. I work. I gotta get this food though. But yeah, this about hood niggas. This thing about religion right now. Y'all, y'all the blueprint, basically. Y'all the blueprint. Y'all the motherfucking blueprint. It's how my day going. Shit, what's today? It's busy. It's going. It's on the motherfucking road. But yeah, I can't. I really wish I could sit and talk to y'all, but y'all a conflict of interest right now and shit like that. Because niggas got to get this motherfucking food and shit like that. And I got very important things to do at all times. So I really don't have no time to discuss. But if y'all want to pay me, you know what I'm saying, to sit down and shit like that, y'all can do that and stuff. Like sit down on interviews or something like that, or do it like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah. But yeah, religion got to be enforced, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I make my money, I work, and all of that jazz. But overall, like I said, hood niggas is y'all time. Hood niggas is y'all motherfucking time. Hood niggas is y'all motherfucking time. So, time to motherfucking step up. Trying to make y'all motherfucking plays. And um, overall, if street nigga would have won, right, it would have been looked like everybody should have been turning street. But it don't look like that. It don't look like, man, niggas is giving up, man. Like, I gotta get in this street shit. No, it looked like the street niggas is giving up, like, man, I gotta kind of, you know what I'm saying, be a little bit more sophisticated, be a little bit more, you know, have a little bit more intellect and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Have a little bit more thought, have a little bit more emotional intelligence when it comes to this and shit like that. And really, if you think about it, the hood nigga, especially the spiritual hood nigga, been doing that in general. He didn't want to participate in none of that. You know what I'm saying? He been with his wife and shit like that, and been with the motherfucking all of that jazz, and kept his 1-2. You feel me? And that's what we gon' that's what we portraying right now, and that's what everybody want to be. So it looks like the hood nigga is winning. It don't look like the street niggas winning. It look like the hood nigga winning and shit. Niggas ain't trying to be in jail for 30 million years. Niggas ain't trying to be in jail for 30 million years. I'm saying, so there's levels to sophistication though, you know what I'm saying? Because you can still be a hood nigga and be like, a hood nigga is a lot more different, you know what I'm saying? You said this way. Y'all tripping in the chat. Y'all are tripping in the chat. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Cause y'all tripping. That's funny as fuck. How do I even got moderators? I don't have moderators. Let me see what's going on in my chat. Oh yeah. I'm the moderator. That's what it is. Okay, I'll moderate y'all temperature and all of that in here. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, man? That's it. That's it.
It's 1488.
1488.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for a little minute.
Around 7 minutes inside there for me. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, man. Man. All right. So we got a little time to talk to y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hood niggas about to be extinct and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The feds is wiping their nose. The feds is wiping their nose. They wiping the fuck out their nose. They changing them boys' lives and shit like that. And that nigga always been in his own pocket and shit like that. Niggas gonna come around. You know what I'm saying? They don't come around. But for the most part, this time for all hood niggas to link up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And get on y'all motherfucking shit. Hood niggas worldwide. And then, but he said from your perspective, what makes hood niggas violent, or the government, or other reasons? Why y'all want to do? How did I get so? That's up. Okay, I'm gonna say how did I get so many white conservative police minds on here? But you know, what made hood niggas violent? Lack of, you get what I'm saying? So colonization. So when white men came over here and they took over everything and shit like that, a nigga got to do what they got to do to survive and shit. White men ain't know how to be fair. So white men fucked over their ancestors, you know what I'm saying, which was a lot of the blacks and Native Americans and shit like that. And white man, don't get me motherfucking started on this topic and shit like that. See, if niggas have shit in place and things of that nature,
You know what I'm saying? As far as their ability to like, just have more of a fair say, and where things are allocated and things, you know, and where things are set up where their family and other important people around them can benefit, they wouldn't be into the shit they would be too. You know what I'm saying? So white man conquest made niggas violent and shit like that. When niggas don't have things, they go into crime. You know? And that's what I'm saying. These are simple things that can be addressed within the United. Y'all make it so complicated. It's like y'all make over complicated. So that means it already looks like a cowboy troll. It looks like y'all don't give a fuck, like the Western movies and shit like that and shit. So that's what sends motherfuckers overboard into shit. You get what I'm saying? So if ain't nothing getting addressed, ain't no smart person addressing their own shit and things of that nature, everybody gonna be fucking ignorant and shit like that. Ain't no equilibrium in that space. Any other questions? Shout out to you and your question though. I appreciate that. Nice Nike fleece. Those are expensive. I don't have no Nike on. This ain't got no Nike tag, no sigil. This all me. I ain't got no motherfucking Nike. I don't need no motherfucking Nike either. But shout out to you though. But yeah, um, it all starts at the root. So you gotta. There's no gonna be no tree, no fruit, no growth if things ain't really getting attacked at the root. And a lot of y'all made sarcasm and trolling and shit like that. That's y'all. That's what y'all made. So y'all made sarcasm and trolling and things and playing and cosplaying and making fun of a person while doing that while amongst your group of people while about the what I'm saying, backdoor the whole person you supposed to be doing fairness with and things. So that's why it ain't none of that. It ain't no equilibrium. It ain't no equilibrium in that space. Ceito.World clothing coming soon, Ceito, Ceito. Go to my website, Ceito.World. Make sure y'all book a reading. Y'all buy a book. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat. And shit, W's in the motherfucking chat. I don't know how long this gonna be. But yeah, a lot of this should be easy. You ready? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. But yeah, y'all make shit overly complicated, bro. Like that's the thing. Like all of y'all. When I be seeing some of these content creators videos and they clips and shit, and the person that be arguing about this shit, I feel like it's dumb. And the person that be arguing against this shit, I be feel like it's dumb. Whether it's a black man versus white man, I'm like, both of y'all points is dumb. I'm like, none of y'all have no common sense. All y'all arguing lost points. It's like, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like y'all wasting time, wasting where y'all spend y'all money. It could have been some creativity in this world. It could have been some new shit into this world. Y'all put the money in the right places. Y'all put y'all time in the right places. It don't be that though. it don't be that though. When I see two people about to argue with religion, like what was that clip I was watching? I was watching fucking Sneeko and fucking academics argue about um the use of the word, the N word, right? And academics was like academics told Sneeko is like, okay, if because motherfuckers was trying to argue that free speech shit. And academics was like, okay, if the word if words because the dude was trying to say words don't have no meaning. And he was like, if words don't have no meaning, say fuck your God right now. Right? And the dude was like, I can't say fuck God and shit like that. And while he was trying to convince him to not say the word nigga and shit like nigga didn't have no meaning or some shit like that. And then dude said, I can't but you talking about God versus you talking about God versus hold on, get myself together real quick. Shit. But yeah, he talking about you talking about God versus a word. Nigga, God is a word. First of all, what do you mean? That is a word. What? That ain't no. That's something you trying to point to that you can't. That you're philosophizing about, nigga. That's something you're trying to point to that you're You don't even know what that is. You don't know how it look. You listening to some other person's interpretation and shit like that. But that was the first mistake. He ain't even catch him up there and shit like that. But academics, shout out to academics too. He's I respect him for doing that though. That motherfucking debate or whatever. Because he made a lot of that shit. I just told y'all that racism shit ain't gonna work no more. But yeah, then that was another proof. And what I say, then I just say it's only gonna lead back to y'all religion and shit like that. And when he tried to if he was saying words don't have no meaning and say fuck your God right now. Dude didn't want to say fuck your God because he was like, well, I would never do that to God and shit like go shut the door. Go hang up your motherfucking streaming career, nigga. That shit is over with. You let academics outsmart you and shit like that. Go hang it up, Sneeko. I'm fucking sorry, dude. Ah! Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. People want to get led somewhere. So that leads us even into right now. We got the moon in Aries. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to get led somewhere new. You know what I'm saying? Not no old shit. I've been telling people you a new version of yourself. So you're not going to be able to, I don't give a fuck how much clout you put, how many bots you buy, how many likes you get. If you ain't coming with no newness, if you ain't coming with no freshness or nothing, or that's going to lead somebody into some space, you know what I'm saying? That's a new imagination or a new way that they can be smart and be intelligent spiritually from an internal space. We got Aries and Neptune, so people want to be motivated for to come to like broad, deep conclusions. That's Neptune being able to be broad internally, spiritually, on a emotional level. If people don't feel that shit, they're not going into that new space. So you got to be able to lead. You got to be able to have some type of passion, some type of newness and things. Now, you might have to even do this shit alone. You might have to be by yourself doing this shit. It's Aries energy. You get what I'm saying? And shit. So every day you wake up, it might not. Your first instinct might, man, I want to feel like I'm together with some shit like that, or together with something, and you know, that just may be like a program that you can uh, accumulate over the time, via your mentality or whatever you've been doing in your motherfucking life.
right? And don't get lost into words also too, because words, you use words and shit like that, and that's the whole thing. It's like everybody just coming to a conclusion on the spirit more and being in the spirit. Get what I'm saying? So it's a broader thing than humans could accept, you know. But yet it's happening. So that's why we all feel it spiritually. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Um, so I would just say, yeah, hood niggas you up though. You know. And this ain't even got nothing to do with nobody else communities. And that's why I was kind of saying earlier, I ain't even want to dialogue with white boy and them on my live and shit like that. Um, but I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all though. But this not really for y'all right now. This is for the hood niggas because we know what we've been through, as far as like what we've been only accepting. You know what I'm saying, with the marketing and shit like that. That's done through whatever business and sanctions that they got, allowing us, you know, to whatever they allowing to get numbers and everything ain't numbers with bad, ain't with numbers bad, but majority of the shit, you know what I'm saying, is being pushed on us, like Rolling Loud and shit like that. It's like three thorough Rolling Loud artists. Everybody else, you got 25 versions of one artist up there. Shit, you got 25 versions of one artist. Like, what type of shit is that? You got 25 versions of one motherfucking artist, and then that's how you know that the whole shit, you know what I'm saying, is just little boring college kids, and that's what y'all trying to market as the, you know, motivating new rap genre or something. That shit gonna fizzle out too because a lot of these college kids they don't know themselves. First of all, they are a lot of them foreigners coming over here. You know what I'm saying? They just want to have a good time. When they start getting wife, kids, life, shit, about 38, they gonna start forgetting about that shit too. They gonna start forgetting about what's the name too. So making money and shit like that. But that's why the whole influence is punk based. You know what I'm saying? Like punk rage and shit like that because it's just about rebellion. You know what I'm saying? It's about rebellion and finding your own self and shit like that. And that's why a lot of the biggest artists within that Rolling Loud shit is punk because they um they're still trying to find themselves a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it just play out as rebellion. It's like punk is a way a genre you could choose, and I fuck with punk too a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it some of it, but I think it gotta evolve for it to be real. I had to change the mic. I think it gotta evolve for it to be real. And then I don't know how y'all gonna evolve that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all doing a low vibrational version of that. You know, in a vibrational version, you got a lot of shit to transform. So I don't know what magic or spirituality y'all gonna use to transform. Maybe y'all just gonna keep using money for dumb shit. You know? But yeah, man. So this to all the hood niggas worldwide. You feel me? Make sure you know that. You know what I'm saying? A hood nigga sweet spot. He right in between. You know what I'm saying? He's not too street. You know what I'm saying? He not too much a motherfucking geek. You know what I'm saying? He can kind of play both. You know,
he not a civilian, you know what I'm saying? Like a civilians and shit like that. A civilian is down there a foreigner. A civilian is down there a foreigner. And shout out to Ceito too, because I saw he just dropped that video too. This ain't Tourist Bro. But a civilian is a motherfucking foreigner though. You know what I'm saying? White boy created civilization. And shit like that. The hood nigga kind of balance between both and the shit. And we get ours and we go about our day. But it is some hood. It's just like every one of them group got some fuck niggas. It's not for y'all to go champion that shit, because every group got some fuck niggas. It's better when you balance, because you already know that, you know, one extreme only lead to, you know, taking one extreme only lead to the polar opposite. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be too street, you know, you gonna be civilized in jail. If you be too civilized and shit like that, you in a jail. You think you in a jail and shit like that. But that's why everybody kind of, you know what I'm saying, how they look time and phase where they committing crime and shit like that. If you too civilized, you in a jail. You are the jail. You know what I'm saying? So you are the crook and shit. You are the crook. You part of the crook that's not claiming they're crook. You get what I'm saying? So this kind of the spiritual one is, the hood one is kind of the more spiritual one and shit. Yeah, man. But yeah, so like I said, the moon in Taurus right now, so we motivated to go get some. So everybody should be in some type of motivation right now, some type of newness, some type of way of seeing something new. And then we about to go to the new moon in Taurus and shit like that. So whatever we was in a space where we was, you know, coming to conclusion on what we should support and things, we're kind of seeing like, okay, this is something new to support. Or we're kind of getting a feeling, okay, this is something new to support. And we not really fully supporting that now, because we haven't went into the new moon yet. But once we go into the new moon, we're going to start supporting. We're going to start supporting this thing. You know what I'm saying? From an aspect of, you know, putting our thoughts, our feelings behind it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when the moon is new and we start putting our feeling into it, aka we be in the actual world that we in, aka using our whole being, our whole vessel, this is how we accurately move with the mood and the times and shit like that. And you know, the sun is going to be in Taurus, so it's going to have to look like, you know what I'm saying, you putting your value into something, you supporting something and things of that nature. And so we as a collective, you know, and I'm really talking about my people and stuff like that, but everybody that listens to me is just like that want to get in on the good terms, you can be on that side as well. You know, we can support this new space, we can support this new thing and things of that nature. And that way, supporting is basically how that looks from a mental aspect. It's just giving your time to something. You know, being able to use your your energy to balance something, giving your value to something. You know what I'm saying? Actually, not making it all about you and making it about something else. And that takes a lot. That takes, you know, two people. Like, your job is being supported. The people that you work, you using your vessel to do that. So think about when we do that with our mind. You know what I'm saying? That's where it starts first. So just supporting ideas, just supporting people. You know what I'm saying? That's the same concept. You do it physically. You can create an esoteric table for this idea to walk on, not just because of you and things in your selfish gain, but knowing that this is better for all of us, which is also better for you in your life. And if it got even better, if you know how to add the earth quality to it, you know, the energy of what makes sense, what's practical, you know what I'm saying, where we ain't gotta be, you told a lie and I gotta take that lie but feel unstable about it. That's why Taurus represents stability. It ain't no lies told, everything you can see and check and, you know what I'm saying, and put together and compile, make sure everything is fact and shit like that. People ain't gotta go, people go about their day. So the world ain't really built on that point when we talk about what humans did. Now, when you go to nature and shit like that, there are some things that just is what they are. It is what it is. And shit like that. Concrete is what it is, and you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the mechanism of it, you know what I'm saying? Of how it's made. It's like, you know, you're gonna be able to, it's just about getting to that point as much as possible of how much you can make something make sense and things, and that the more stable it is, you know what I'm saying, the more it's going to seem supported. You know what I'm saying? So this is energy work in these transits we go through. It's energy work in these planets that we go through and things. And you have to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you doing for you. But yeah, man. So y'all hood niggas chill out, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all happy and shit, y'all got money and things, but also give props, you know what I'm saying, to the one that was doing that first. You know what I'm saying? We was in that, we was smarter than y'all before being smart. The hood niggas was way more smarter. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, y'all street niggas link up. Well, nah, y'all. So a lot of y'all got too much police on y'all. Shit still. So. A lot of y'all still got too much police on y'all. A lot of y'all still got a lot of police on y'all. So I don't know about that part, about the Lincoln part. I don't know about that part. I don't know. But yeah, but yeah, remember who y'all got that from. Remember who y'all got that from. Shout out to the motherfucking chat, B. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, we in tourist season, so tourist season about to end soon. We about to go to Gemini season and shit like that. So, make sure y'all booking y'all motherfucking seasonal checkups with Spirit Coach and shit like that. Ceito.World /shop. Book you a session, you heard. um, Book you a motherfucking session, you heard. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's hood niggas time. It's time for us to shine, bitch. It's time for us to shine. It's time for us to shine in this thing. Make sure you shine and shit like that. So it ain't gotta be about no extreme, what I'm saying, no extremities and shit like that. That way we come as one, everything be leveled out. You heard? Everything gonna be motherfucking leveled out and shit like that. Cause we can start getting marketed to psyop shit. You heard? We can start getting stuff getting marketed to psyop shit. Y'all want to see me? Y'all want to see me my shot? Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Don't mind the dog. Y'all get the drift. That was in there though. It was like a little bit in there. All of it was there and shit like that. I'm just, what I'm saying, fucking around right now. Anybody who want to get bust, just let me know. Go get your ass bust. Get your ass bust real quick. Fellas run if you love hip hop. Yeah. One minute. Oh damn, my bad, y'all. I was on mute. I was on mute. I appreciate y'all. He said, "Why you say that, Mr. NYP?" Yo, y'all are funny as fuck, bro. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I was just saying, like, even with the academic shit and things, I gotta go up to the motherfucking spaceship, man. My phone about to die, so that means y'all about to die. And I was gonna go get something to eat. I don't really know what I want to eat though right now. I don't know what I really want to eat. But I was just saying though, yeah, hood niggas, it's y'all time. It's y'all time, hood niggas. I was like, I feel like we at a space where the hood niggas want to be like me. It look like I made a way for hood niggas, people like me. Because what they want to do, they want to be online, getting money, speaking their intelligence and shit. What I've been doing and shit like that. Now I'm thoroughbred hood and shit like that. AKA, I'm right in the thick of it. I ain't never lived not in the thick of it in Chicago. Nigga, but I've always been me. So which means I ain't never had to be fucking street to get accepted. I ain't never had to be overly lame. And I did me. Or I ain't had to go overly zesty or nothing like that. Look like a punk. You know what I'm saying? So I've been me. And what that led me to, having intelligence. So that's why I was saying, that looked like what all the hood niggas want to be now. And shit, businessman, intelligence man. Men of feeling, men of emotion. You know? It look like that. In between. Damn, where did my charger at? Damn, I left that motherfucker outside. But yeah, it look like they want to do it. What I'm doing. And shit. The only thing is though, is levels. Like I said, so cause soon as y'all bring up religion, that's where y'all that's where y'all shit go in. That's why I was mad at even the academics a little bit, because once Sneeko brought up religion and shit, I was kind of, he shied away from his point a little bit, just a smidgen and shit like that, because he kind of felt bad about that too. But y'all both already lost points. Only gonna lead back to religion.